Hey, Paul. What's up? Been a while since I've been up here. Oh, I'm glad I just did that. I had a soft spot in my line here. So, of course, I'm going to throw a spinner first thing. What's up there, Lewis, bro? How's it going? I'm going to tie on a spinner first thing. See if we can see a pike on the radar. There's a good system heading past. I might have an hour until it hits here. It's hard to say. It's only a big green spot of Hamilton we're getting. I looked at it. If I went to the river, I'd get it too. So I was like, all right, I'll come down here. Hey, Mary, what's up? I appreciate that. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Figured I'd come here, right? Because if a storm's coming, if I drove 25 minutes. And it's been a while since I've been here. So if I can get a couple pike, that'd be nice just to have a look at or whatever. See if they're back biting. Last time I came here, I didn't get a pike, I don't think. And it's like the first time in a long time that I didn't get a pike here. But I think we got bullhead catfish, and I think that's what we ended up on here. I think, if I remember correctly. Alrighty. Let me see what spinner we want to throw on. You know what? Screw it. I'll throw on a number 4. That's fine. My number 3 of the one I'm looking for. And I'm already due to replace a few MEPs that I've lost, you know. That one color. And I know I have another one in another box here in my bag, but let me just see. John, see what's up, dude? Yeah, thanks, Mary. I appreciate it. Appreciate that, Mary. How was your day, John? Lewis, you had a good day. We've been in contact by text, so I know you think you had an okay day there, brother. Hope everyone else had a good day. Paul's Way, Mary, John. I got worms with me too, just in case the pike aren't hitting. Good, John. Good to hear. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, these worms here. Again, there's a storm supposed to come. A system's supposed to roll through here shortly. It looks like it, like I can see it. Like it looks like we're definitely gonna see something. Let me change my GoPro battery here quick. I'm just gonna let it play behind me. Just to get some different kind of, I'm not making a video out of it. I'm just to get some different looking footage, maybe for a short if I hit a fish. Yeah. Oh yeah, likewise, Lewis, man. It was beside my machine that I work on. It was 98 thermometer. And they gave us extended breaks though and stuff. It was good. Good day, man. Good day. All right, so we all hooked up here. Good day, right? We get to pay some bills, eh, Lewis? Oh, did you? Nice, John. Nice. Yeah, you know what? If we get a decent system, I'll go out tonight and have a look. It'd be handy. I'm still using the worms I bought yesterday. But yeah, all right, guys, let's see. Let's see here. Cast 1. A lot of times when the pike are active, they'll hit cast 1, but we'll see. Oops. GoPro won't stay where I want it to be, and it was perfect. Anyways. Yeah, most definitely. Lewis, you got it, buddy. You got it, buddy. Our families appreciate it, right? And so do we. Now, I think this creek come up a couple of times since I was here last, so hopefully it flushed out this tree that was in my way over here. I didn't hit it that cast, so just make sure that bait's looking good, which it is. Which it is. If they're in here, they should hit. That looked great. Oh, there goes the worm, but we don't need it. I'm right around the snag spot right now. Hopefully I don't hit it, guys. Fish on. We got one. Oh, no, that is the tree. Never mind. Never mind. That wasn't a fish. So the tree's still in there. I got to be careful, which sucks. Which sucks, because that's always my cast point here at this creek. And I got a tree halfway back, and it just... Bummer, right? Come on, fish. Come on out and play. The pike, I mean, I haven't been able to find them since the water warmed up. I went to... Well, it might have been a few weeks ago now. After the heat wave, like after well into the heat wave or whatever, but it's been a heat wave for, I don't know, over a month or so. Went from cold to heat hot. That's what it did this year. We went from having frost warnings to the heat warnings. You know? We didn't get a spring, really. Well, I guess we got a spring, but, you know. We got a cool spring and right to a hot summer. And, you know, that's what's commonly been happening. Even when it comes to wintertime up here, it's like, you know, goes right from summer to winter almost. Well, kinda. Bigger container? Yeah, John. What's up, Danny? Thanks for coming in, bud. How you doing? What's going on there, Danny? Yeah, for sure, John. And I do that. I mean, I knew these worms, I only bought 2 dozen, so I used over a half a dozen yesterday. I fish every day. But yeah, I have a big container as I catch them and keep them. And now I just ran out of worms a couple weeks ago. Or last week, a week ago, something like that. So I got into the first week of July. Yeah, there's debris all in here. I got into the first week of July with all self-got worms. Come on, pikey. Where are you? I just want to see one, and then I'll fish bottom for a bit or something, but there's got to be a pike in here. But again, since that warm-up, they've disappeared, and this is all spring water, right? So people's wells from their farms and rural places, this is their water. And there's a quarry not too far away from here. And they're blasting rock, right? So they're blasting through these water tables too. Then all they do is they pump it back up, right? It gets pumped back up, and our creek's never seen as much water this time of year, really, even though it's warming up and my pike are gone. Not too sure where they are. I think they're down in the wells. That's where it's going to be the coldest. They say pike they go deep, water warms up, right? All fish do, right? So somehow, some way, they might have access to the spring, a pond that this connects to. And I was always told that. Another place that I fish, that you guys have seen me catch lots of pike at, like 7 in a row and stuff like that. Old timers had always told me that's a well, and that's where, and there's a hole that they can swim down deep into the initial well. So if the old timers information's true and all that, that's where all my pike are right now. Water cools a bit, they'll come out. It's like they know. It's so crazy actually. You know, fish amaze me so much. No water tables and fish. I'm going over that tree, but it could be holding a pike, right? Yep, I just abrased something. Pain in the butt. And honestly, guys, one would normally hit. A few casts, trailing a worm like this. It usually doesn't take much. They can hear that spinner from, 20 feet each side of them. Easy, easy, easy. Wolf, 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 wolf. That's the spinner is all sound. Vibration. But this is another hole here in a sense that holds a bit of water along this creek, so. I don't really see signs of other people fishing because people will come a few times once the fish clear out and they've gone back deep into the well or whatever, they'll stop coming. If they don't catch fish, they stop coming. That's how it goes. And I love that aspect of it, right? I know that fishing spots change as the seasons go on. You got to get your fish elsewhere. See, that worm is really warm. So like this creek goes shallow, partly a foot deep, and it runs through farm fields and everything else. Well, the UV is 11 or whatever it is. The other day it was 11. And it just pounds on this water, right? And that's why last night I didn't catch fish till 9 p.m. Notice that? And that bass did hit my worm. It just already had that jig hooked in it. So if it didn't have that jig and line in it, it would have spit my hook, right? I wouldn't have caught that fish. But again, a pike should have hit by now if one's in here. I'll let that sink a second or two down in the column, but even still, fish are always looking up. Oh, 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 oh. No, we had something come out, probably a rock bass. We might see rock bass when I start, because it come up, it hit, and it took half the worm off. But it did, boom, I felt it, and I'm like, okay. Hold on. It won't take long. I'll start fishing bottom. My spinner's not spinning for some reason. There we go. That's why. That is why. So, people that might not realize that the fish move around think, oh, the pike got fished out. No, the pike didn't get fished out. There's no chance of that. They just move. They're down deep. They're down in the ground. I'm a big believer on that for this area. I got a buddy that works at the quarry, and they have some holding water ponds there. And there's pike jumping in those ponds. And when that quarry is done, they're handing it over to the government. And apparently it's going to be the largest man-made reservoir. I don't know if in the world or what. I don't know. But I hope to live to see that day, man. I wish they were done mining it now, right? If they were done mining it now, I get to see the process, because as soon as they shut those pumps off, it's filling up with water. That's it. Oh, weeds. That's going to be cool to see if any of us ever get the chance to see that. I don't think we're going to see a pike, guys. We got to change it up and fish bottom. And that's just 'tis the season, next month I'll start getting the pike here again. Even my other spots, I've gone all over the place, and well, I just can't find them. They're not willing to bite, or they're not there to bite at the moment. Little rock bass come out of the rocks here right near shore. It's pretty cool. We have no worm on now. Whip this right out. I'll take a chance on getting snagged on that tree, because they usually hit right around where that tree landed. A bummer. Oh, I made it past the tree, but I hit it. I connected with it. Bummer. All right. Bag Rider Spadona Adams, bro. What do you mean by that? Bag Riders. Never heard of that one before, buddy. Whatever's in your mind there, I don't know, man. I appreciate that. Thanks, bud. You catching lots of walleye? You getting on the fish? I appreciate you being here. Welcome to the channel. Anybody got a... Hey, Colin. Anybody got a guess what Spadonia meant there? Pretty interesting. Dano, what's up, bro? What's going on, Dano? I don't know. I've had 20 casts, haven't I? No pike. Usually 20 casts, I'm going to see one already. There's fish. We should catch something. But off the bottom with worm. Everybody have a good day. Spadona, if you meant roe bags, it's not roe bag season yet, man. We're gonna ride the roe bags next month. Roe bags, that's probably what you meant. What's up, Garden? He's a member. He's a member to the channel. He's a solid channel supporter. He's been a member since day one of monetization. He's an awesome fella. Raph, bro. I'd love to. I would love to, Raph. Hey, I got the tree, guys. And I'm not gonna get it out. Which means I just lost an $11 lure. Now, what can I do here? Pretty much nothing. And I knew the tree's there. Like, I knew it. I said 3 casts ago, I'm gonna take my chances on losing a lure. I'm not happy about it. Oh, come on, tree. Oh, okay, that snapped. My bad. My bad. 11 bucks down the drain plus taxes. It's the way she rocks. I should have known better, but I just get casting away, and that tree showed up here this spring, right? Come down through the farm fields or whatever along the way. And it's bummer because you get so used to fishing. I get so used to fishing the spot for years without that tree there, and that's just a cast that I've hit a lot of pike on. So you get familiar, you get memory of it, right? But they're worth every penny. Yep, you're gonna worry about losing the odd lure, you might as well just pack it in. I mean, you're gonna... Yeah. Raph, bro, you were telling me... I'm not this year. I'm personally not this year. Hey, Raph, you were telling me to go to your channel and check out a short. Raph, are you on a different channel right now? You have 2 channels. You're chatting on one and not the other. Commenting on with the other channel. Because you told me to go check out the striper, and I went. Yes, Raph, man. Especially if you want viewers on that content, should be chatting on your channel with, because that's what I went to. I went to this channel and it has no content. Hey, appreciate that, Bouncer. I went to your channel to look for the stripers, and then it put me on this channel. So you commenting, you should, bro, you should always comment on my channel on stuff, because that's how I get to go to people's channel. Is I'll say hit a comment on a short, so you comment on something, I'm like, oh, there's Raph, I'm gonna go over and get updated on his channel, and then it's your secondary channel. So other people will do that too. They click on from the videos or the short comments, and they can get to your channel easily, right, Raph? And I'm subscribed to a lot of people, right, Raph? So it's hard to get down, like, you know, I gotta type in. I can't just scroll down my subscribers list because I get so many notifications. It's hard to find channels I'm even sub to, as crazy as that sounds, you know? It's crazy as that sounds. So if I can recommend anything, Raph, comment. Keep using your content channel for everything you comment on. For right now, right? I don't know if anybody can agree with me on that and say that's a good idea for you. Just a heads up. Nice, Raph. Is that on your channel too? And then, so you're talking about this here, Raph. Go to your content channel and come back, brother. Log into your content channel, bro. Come back. What's up, Jay? Fishing for whatever bites. I just casted for pike and it was a no-go. 25 casts or so. So I'm expecting a storm like within the hour. See if it ends up like, I shouldn't say touching down or whatever, but I guess there's a slim chance it could blow over, but it doesn't look like it. Like the radar looks pretty. So like a pretty definite hit storm-wise, but we're due for it. It's humidity. It rained earlier in between my last break and end of the day at work. But so I'm gonna soak bottom with worm and we'll see. Probably catfish, man, but you never know. Rock bass, catfish, suckers. What? Oh, so you're starting fresh. My bad. Banned your channel, eh? Huh. I'm sorry, bro. That's why, because I'm like, man, Raph, I know you were asking me to go check something out. Okay, I see. So that's your new channel, more or less. Huh. I wonder what happened. Eh? No, it's okay, brother. No, you're bad. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry that happened to you, bud. I think, Raph, your parents aren't too supportive of your channel. Am I right? What's up, Holy Mackerel? And who'd I miss? Yeah, thanks, Bouncer. Huh. All right, guys, we're fishing bottom. But that's okay. It's in the heat. I like to fish bottom in the spring. When everything's closed, I fish bottom. And in the heat, we're gonna cast. So the current comes down here, kind of trickles in. We're gonna target right at the end of the kind of flow or whatever. Maybe there'd be okay, I'm in the flow. And I hit a fence. There's a fence down in here to the left. I was hitting that earlier. I don't know if anybody remembers this spot, but so I got a fence that washed down with the farmer's field, which, you know, it's gonna protect fish at the end of the day in this spot. And then that big tree, it's a good sized tree, lots of branching on it that's out in the center. So at the same time, A lot of folks know about this spot in the last few years. And now it's just deterring. It'll deter people, right? Pinky, what's going on there, Pinky? What's happening? There's bites already, guys, at the end of that. So, you know, and that makes sense. It's thinking like a fish. We'll get this here. It's just thinking like a fish, right? I thought like a fish, and I'm like, okay, where would I be sitting if I was a fish? Okay, come on, fish. It's not that big, whatever. But there was bites, and it's probably a dominant rock bass bite here right now. We'll see if I'm right. I don't know. But that was weird. I hope it didn't take it into the... so that's what happened here too. I'd get bites and they'd take it into that fence I'm talking about. Nice, Pinky. Yeah, I got off work not too long. I got off at 4 o'clock. But yeah, every day, buddy. I don't miss work for nothing. For nothing. Man. Yeah. Yeah, work comes first, bro. That's what pays the bills and allows me to eat. And do this YouTube. And, like, you know, I just lost an $11 lure. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Daniel. We're going to pin that, guys, because things do add up. And there's a lot more things I want to get for the channel. And a lot more plans I have for the channel. I can only do this stuff with a, you know, if I get a little bit of help kind of too, you know. Well, I was throwing a inline spinner, which they work good. For some people they don't. I didn't catch a fish on it here today. If you're just getting into fishing, man, depending on your regs, I'm fishing with worm and hook, line, and sinker and a piece of worm. I don't know where you're from only, but I say I don't know where you're from. So I don't know any of your regulations or anything, but I say if you're starting out, yeah, some inline spinners. You're gonna find what's gonna work for you or what the fish. It's. I don't know. Anyone agree with that? Illinois, Midwest. I don't know your bait laws or anything, but Illinois is probably pretty relaxed. You can probably use cut bait and everything, hey, bluegill. Illinois. Yeah. Start fishing with worm or minnow, hook, line, and sinker and worm. Pick a few baits out you want to try. Daniel gave you a good suggestion there, I'd say. But I'd have to look up your regs to give you any, because obviously I'm not going to tell you to do something that's illegal for you to do there. So many different regulations everywhere, right? I wonder what fish we're hitting there, guys. You know, probably won't hurt if I cast my worm near the tree, but just stay to the left or in front of it or to the right of it. Let's do a bait check, because you know we got hits there, eh? Look. Oh, no. There's a stick. There's a stick, a driftwood stick. So we had some bites, and then... Ooh, that's like, you know the heavy, how it hardens and gets heavy? That is actually would be good for a piece, for an aquarium. Like that's driftwood, right? Well, right on. That's cool. Stick to it, Pinky. I'd say. Sounds like you're pretty happy there. Getting some money too, right? Working, buddy. Working for a living. I didn't cast to the tree. We're going to try this yet. Try over here. There is fish in the water. Oh, good for you. Yeah, weekly is king. Yeah, that's almost unheard of nowadays, Kay. There's a little hit. Come on, fish. What are we going to be playing with here? Yeah, weekly pay is hard to find nowadays. Oh, that's cool. Well, remember this though, Panky. What is richness? Richness has nothing to do with the painting that's on your wall or how big your TV is. We all know that. You know that, Pinky. Richness is what we're doing here and everything else, and how you're living a little bit and stuff like that, and your moods and your or being rich with love or whatever, you know. Like, I'm rich, broke but rich, you know. I'm rich. I'm broke but rich. Rich and rich and rich. Crappy Man Jigs. How's it going there, Turner? Thanks for coming in, bud. Fishing for whatever bite, Shane. It's I casted for pike when I first came, and so this will be the second time that pike didn't hit off lure coming here. I think they're just gone deep, and this creek river, it connects to many other, and then it connects to like wells that go way down in the ground. The water's super cold down there. You know, so a lot of times the pike, usually there's still a few around though, and you know, it gets to be hit or miss, but I still get the odd one. But I think this heat wave, they're down, they're gone down into the water table, eh? Yeah, I get it, Pinky. You'll be all right with that. Whatever bites. So like probably bullheads, rock bass. We've had a couple little hits. I didn't hook the fish, but yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, right on. We're in a, like last night I fished for like 4 hours, and it wasn't until 9 o'clock, until that sun wanted to go down, that the fish were willing to bite. And it's probably the same here with the UV and everything else. A little thing should bite though. Yeah, just sitting by the water, eh? Hanging out. It's a beautiful, you hear a bit of the trickling sound. You guys hanging out. It's all of us just kind of, it's been hot for everybody, whether you're in the south, in the north. It's, I mean, it's been a hot season for all of us. Oh, there we go. That was more biting. That was like a white sucker bite, guys. That bite reminded me of exactly how a white sucker will bite. It'll stay there. If that's a white sucker, it'll bite again. We'll probably get it. Let's see if it continues here. But that's exactly how white suckers bite here. Wait, what's up, Rod? And hopefully this storm misses us. Bite like weenies until you get the hook set, yeah. There it is, there it is. I'm pretty sure it's a sucker. It's still there. It's sucking around that bait right now. Just saw that line flicker a little more. All right, Pinky. Let's talk fishing, all right? If that's cool, or your day at work or something like that. Unless you hold the rod? okay. Yeah, I find that, there it goes. Oh, missed it. Missed it. Come on. I find usually that'll happen. I'm quick on the grabbing the rod. I usually set the hook. I'm using this walleye wide gap hook, and it's a good brand. I don't know how it got the name wide gap, you know? I'm gonna switch over to another hook. And it's a really, really good brand of hook. It's not that, it's just one of the, you know how they have so many different options or models of hooks, right? What's up, Amy? How's it going? $8:39 the storm's hitting? Huh, there it is. Come on, fish. There we go, got it, guys. So it'll be a sucker for sure. White sucker. And I called it. Oh, it's not a white sucker, guys. It's a frickin' bass. No, what is this? Catfish? Okay, never mind. It's just a little bullhead catfish. Not bad. If I was hungry, I could eat it. See, that's cooler. That's cooler than the fish anywhere else. Because this is colder, not cooler. I'd say colder, just water temp wise. But bullhead. You get this on hook. Buddy, you really gaffed it. That's okay, I'll get it out without any harm on the fish. There we go. Bullhead catfish. Back in the water. I mean, whoa, easy. Okay, get in the water. Yeah, it's gone. It was trying to poke me, eh? Yeah, brown bullhead. Yeah, it did because it wasn't long before we checked the bait and it was clear, like I missed that bite. Yeah, thanks, Amy. That was the first one, Amy. I've had a couple of bites. I was casting for pike first, but they're not cooperating right now. So we're here, we're gonna fish worm as well. I'll always do that. I'll try to fish for a game fish. I'm surprised that wasn't a sucker. Even when I reeled it in, it felt heavier, eh? It felt like a heavier fish. This rod isn't a small rod. The reel is a Kuma ITX 4000. Complimentary of Paul's Way. Paul's Way goes live too, guys, and carp angler, but he's a multi-specialist at heart. He's an everything angler, but he's targeting carp. We got a lot of carp gear. Yeah, something to catch, right? It's something to catch. You know, when it gets this hot and stuff, and the UV is what it is. Last night, Rod, I didn't have a fish bite until 9 o'clock, pretty much, eh? And you were fishing a couple nights ago at that pond, a pond you got there. He's a carp pro for sure, yeah. But he's an anything pro. Like, he's anything he's going to be targeting, he'll take seriously. The years prior, he's always fished for, and carp. He's gotten really into carp, but for years, he's been an angler of all different species. There's another fish biting. Yeah, I got, I come up here for pike, Steel City. What's up, bro? Hope you had a good day. One wouldn't hit. I did like 25 casts or whatever. Switched over to worm on the bottom, missed a couple bites, then caught one bullhead. So bullhead catfish, which they'll bite in the heat, they'll bite in a high UV, bullheads, they just bite. But yeah, similar, Rod, to what the fishing slower, the pond fishing, things are a little tougher in the heat and the UV. Anybody want to fish? Steel City. Friday night or Saturday night. You guys want to fish the Queenston Dock? Apparently it's lit up. There's lots of parking right close to where we fish. Beautiful view across the river of Stateside. And, you know, we can spend the night there, and there's lights. So, like, if we go to the whirlpool, we got to walk a half hour down the stairs. And there's no lights down there. So we got to hook ourselves up that way. So we got to prepare ourselves that way. And I heard the Queenston Docks, you know, night fishing, brown trout, bass, everything. You can fish carp there too, really. You can fish carp there. Bass, walleye, there's muskie, there's everything. There's everything there. I don't know if anybody's interested in that. My buddy from work may be there Saturday. He doesn't know for sure. But apparently there's tons of room for anglers, like tons. Like, it's not like it's a, I don't know, it was a thought. Yeah. I mean, just like, you know, and it's like, you know, I'm feeling the heat a little bit, you know, and this heat wave. So you think like a fish, they're feeling it too. But yeah, fish deep. Okay. I wish Friday was a statutory holiday and we could fish it tomorrow night. Now, if not, we can do it next weekend or whatever to Steel City. Because I can always get out for the night, even if I get, as long as I'm home Saturday mornings. But I think night fishing is the key right now, you know? You've done well there before, yeah. Yeah, I bet. I haven't fished it. Yeah. I think it's, you know, we gotta, yeah, and then nighttime, the night bite, right? You catch like 5 catfish, Amy? Cool. Hey, Laura, what's up? How you doing? You had a good day? Yeah, 1 bullhead catfish. I went for pike first, Laura, but nothing would bite. And I was thinking the river again, but a storm is supposed to roll through. So I thought, okay, I'll come up here, I'll fish it, see how it goes, and then get a little earlier home tonight. Oh, our bait's not gone. See, that's a deep hole where we're sitting in right there. It's a fairly deep hole in here. Hey, Josie. Oh, so this system is tomorrow's? There we go. This system that's coming through is what was planned for tomorrow? Come on, fish. Here we go. Come on, fish. Here we go. One more. Take it again. So I'll pick up the rod. Come on, fish. You want it. You want it. Sometimes if it's catfish, like a bullhead, you're getting bites like that, drag it away from it just a little bit. Snaggle? Someone else's line. That could be my line, you never know. Never know. I think my line that I snapped off was straighter out though. But let's see. day. A hot day. Yeah, that is it. Come on. There we go. Oh, well, I got the line out of there at least. It was a hot day, hot day. Working anyways. Dano, what's up? I didn't miss anything, eh? Past 2 days? Okay, yeah. Then that's what we need here. We need it to rain, I think. Two days of rain in Montana, eh? Right on. Yeah. Figure 8:30, eh? For where I'm at. Well, that's good. Give us some time to fish bottom here. So I guess the last time you were alive, I was there. It was that pond. What's up, Yukon? How you been? You're heading to the outside? Nice. How's it going, Yukon? What's up? You all right? I think it's a long time. I haven't seen you in a week or so. How's everything going? Julie in the house? Did I miss Julie? Oh, Julie. How's it going there, Julie? What's going on? I stopped by Justin's live on my lunch today. I couldn't get enough signal for the chat to show up. For me to say what's up. I think he was working on it. I think it said truck. Working on his truck, I think. I don't know why. And you know what? My phone said 5G. I'm like, come on. But oh, for halibut. Sweet. Have you gotten out at all? Any bites? Yeah, a couple bites, and we caught one catfish. Tried for pike, and that was a no-go. Water's warm. But oh, okay. I had to refresh YouTube. Well, I did. I think it was Signal. I don't know. Work buildings, right? Factory, you know, those factory buildings can block up the signal a bit. Yeah, that's cable. But, you know, some of these halibut they pull up from down there. Well, I guess that's what they need. $55. Oh, that'll drop that water temp quick. And that'll actually even shock the fish. I mean, fluctuation in water temp alone. Yeah, it's going to be better for them. But going from hot to cold then, there's a few days of... You'll probably get on the fish tomorrow or whatnot. But that's going to drop that water big time, I'd say. Pretty... And that happens here. We get to a day in the fall, a couple nights in the fall, boom, we'll drop 15, 20 degrees water temperature in a day. Well, bite stopped. I'm going to go back over here more into the hole. Because I think they're just laying deep and it's... You gotta... Yeah, worm's fine. Our bait's good. I think if we just go plunk right on in there. Think like a fish, that's where we'd sit, right? Again, there's a farm fence somewhere along here, a little tighter in. Oh, there we go. That was a pretty quick bite. Again, that's where they're sitting, in that current and the deep hole there. Something out of taste. The line went up and then down. Long shank hook. 8-pound mono. I got a long shank hook with me. You know why? Because I salvaged one right here in the bucket. So I keep pulling out people's snags and lines. Been lucky at getting stuff out of the water, but as you see, I lost a lure in here today. It happens. I don't mind a leader for trolling, but for initial casting and stuff, I don't. Losing barn doors. Oh, for sure, if the teeth don't, yeah, I get it. Well, that's why I'll throw a spinner, and that's my leader. The steel on the spinner. Hey, what's up, Garden? People been losing barn doors. How you making out, Garden? Come on, fish. Did you get to the bottom of that motor today at all? Or did you have to work, or? Come on, fish, take it. Quit playing around with us here. Come on, fish. Hopefully I'm not in that farm fence. I'm pretty close to it. No, I'm not in it. What's up there, silly? How's it going? You know, I don't know much about a halibut besides eating one. And then, you know, it's all sliced up and in little fillets, but I know that's a huge fish. I think it's the most expensive ocean fish to buy in the store for us here. Same thing as restaurant. Halibut, you're paying a premium. Come on, fish. What is going on down there? Let's try that. Where are these rock bass? At least. Where I have it now, that could be a rock bass spot. I mean, a rock bass did come up and go after the spinner when I was throwing it. Got a piece of the worm. Oh, yeah, so you can pay for your supplies to get out on the water to grab one. I look up to that. For sure. That's you know, great spot to be, great spot to live. And how's the weather there, bub? How's the weather? What temperatures are you guys dealing with there? You getting cool nights? At least. It warms up in the Yukon too, guys. Alaska, all the way across the Northwest Territories. They get a summertime. It's, you know, 58 and sunny. So it's a little cool. Is that at 58 and sunny today? Oh, keep sending that down south then. What, the Arctic allowing some cool air out there or what? That sounds... Yeah, but you guys have seen these temps, right? You guys have had a heat wave as well, right? Hey, Pierre. Hey, what's up, something, dude? Were you? Right on. Well, thanks for coming back in. Who are you talking to, Amy? I work for a living, and then I'm not sure. It depends on weather and stuff. I've just been, oh, is that the farm fence? Oh no, we're bringing this in, whatever it is. So, man, I just gotta spend some time here and get some of these sticks and stick rolls out of here. Oh, there's the other part of the driftwood. It looks similar to what I caught before. Yeah, all right. Nice piece of heavy driftwood. I'm out of there. Yep, tree pounder, stickler. Stick roll we call them. What's up, Rocket? Yeah, stick roll. All right, we should get one there. Even the bullheads are slow. Stop chat. Rico, I really appreciate that comment. That was very, in my opinion, bright of you. Ah, thank you. I guess it depends what kind, but there's a lot of places we could find some wood, right? Not only in the forest, bro. There's many different types of wood, too. Vegas fight, pretty, I pulled in some big pieces of tree, too, in my day, right? We should examine that to see if there's any hooks or anything on it. Pierre, what's going on? Everything cool? What do you mean, Pierre? What'd I miss here? What? What's going on, guys? What's up, Pierre? How was your day, Pierre? What's going on? Someone giving Pierre a hard time in the chat? .56 rod rated for 200-pound braids. 5'6", 5'6", rated for 200-pound braid. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. I don't think so. Oh yeah, we all got Pierce back. Come on, fish. After that, we need a fish to bite, eh, guys? There it is. Come on, take it down, fishy. Come on, fish, take it down. Yes, we're in a snag spot. No bait, so we lost our bait there. Should I change the hook? Should I change the hook real fast? Go to an old school mustad. Size 1 mustad. It's the bait holder beak hook, it's called. So it's an off-centered hook. Where are these from? Oh, these are made in Norway. I didn't know that, guys. I didn't know mustads were out of Norway. Interesting. All these years. What do you mean they did it to Silly? I don't get it. I'm not in Georgia, no. I'm in Ontario, Canada. Fishing 4 hours? Yeah, Pierre. Because of my schedule, it sucks. I can on a weekend and stuff. Oh, I might be able to catch her live before I go to work, though. I've been getting on any fins as I'm getting ready for work in the morning. So I'll check it out. Southwestern Ontario. Blairsville. Oh, yeah. Silly's in Georgia. Carpet capital? Interesting. Carpet capital. I've never heard that before. Did you fish today? Nice. How'd you make out? Yeah, for sure, Laura. Yeah, I'm thinking some night fishing has to happen throughout July. And I think I'm going to try to hit up some big waters night fishing along the border, along the Canadian-US border, which would be fun, right, guys? A stream from the border. And I think just that's where we're going to catch fish, and it's a good spot to night fish. You can get the lights. All right, where are we throwing this? I hit that first one right about there, I think it was. Are they? Well, something, dude. If you want, just throw a comment on my short. It's the easiest way for me to come check out your channel. Anyone see that blue cat I caught last night? I know a lot of people were on the stream. So I also went online and I found a diagram to fully decipher the two fish apart. I was going to post it in my community page. So by the count of the rays and by the how they're rounded, like the page I found, it gives you the count of the rays, and then as well the shape, a little bit of curving. So yeah, definitely they curve, and there's, you know, it looks like that yeah. So like a lot of people don't believe they're in Ontario, but they're in the lower Great Lake Basin. Population's gonna grow of them. They fight way better. Like that fish was an excellent fight for its size. And it's a small blue cat, really, when we're talking blue cats. But just an amazing species of catfish. Even at that, like, taking line, running, you know. It's, yeah, right on. All right there. Appreciate you coming in, Yukon. Guys, my mailing address for the channel is on the description. You ever want me to fish with something, try something out? You ever want to send me a letter that just says, hey, I hang out at your channel and it's cool, I appreciate you. That's cool too, because I pay for a P.O. box and it doesn't get used much, you know? And I want to do weekly mail calls, so if you want a channel shout, mail me something. You guarantee I'm going to do a mail call. John's my top fan. Dalton? Which one's Dalton? I'm fishing on worm, bro. That's what you mean, right? If that's what you mean. Something, dude. You changed your name? You were Dalton before? No. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't know what John meant there. Oh, Dalton. In Dalton all this time. Well, we hit a catfish. I was targeting pike, or I tried for a pike when I first got going here. But one wouldn't cooperate. Probably the heat. They're just not sitting here right now. They'll be back in like a month or so. So we have a couple little bites, and we caught one catfish, right? Come on, give us some action, guys. Come on, come on, come on. I'm just gonna bring this bait in a bit. And I'm gonna set it. Let's see how far it drops down into this hole here. It's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping. Look at, see how deep it is there? It's a pretty good hole. Hopefully there's a fish sitting down in there. Almost want to swim out and grab that tree. Big tree out there. Like something's moving at the tree, because right where the tree is, there's a bunch of bubbles coming up. And it's like, you know, when you move a tree or a branch on the bottom, give it a wiggle. That's if it's stuck down there. Or unless it's a carp. Hey, it's heading in the direction of our bait. There's carp here. Oh yeah, we can catch good carp here. David, what's up? I'm doing all right. Nice warm day at work. It was a good day though. On the fireplace, you're changing a gas valve? You were changing a gas valve? Fireplace? Fire table? Oh, is that a backyard patio fire table? Is that what you mean? You had to change gas valve? Oh, Rico's from the Netherlands. Awesome. Rico, you were here yesterday, weren't you? Sorry about that. Patio fire table, awesome. David, obviously your mailbox had mail, right? Your mailbox had mail today, right, David? We're on Wednesday now. Yeah, good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Nice, David. Sweet. You got your mail? Awesome, awesome. Good, good, good. I'm not good with handwritten letters, so I just fill an envelope up, stickers and a lure and everything else that was in there right on. Cool. Glad you got it. You know, when I get... Oh, the wife will let you know. Okay, you haven't checked the box yet. Okay. It'll be there. And they better stuffed it in your box instead of leaving you a letter to go pick it up. I'm sure they wouldn't have. It'll fit in there. Yeah, it's probably, it darn well should be. The last one they told me it will take 2 days, but that was to Ottawa, and it took like 4 days or 5 days. Was it 5 days? It took to get to Ottawa. Oh, nice. He's got content. Rico, can you throw a comment on my short? My most recent short, bro. I'd love to support your channel and check out your fish. Yeah, some amazing fish out that way. I'd love to catch a big, huge carp. And we have them in Ontario. Okay, nothing biting there. Let's change it up. That's why, because we're snagged up. I mean, it is a pretty good snag spot, but at the same time, that keeps people not wanting to fish here. Oh, congrats, congrats. And that's pretty quick, silly, you know, I think. It'll just keep going up for you. Well, that's enough to go live. 56 subs. Okay, oh, you're not posting on YouTube. Oh, okay, okay. Pardon me. All right, where are we trying now? Let's go over here. I'll go past that tree that's on the bottom. Reel it in our bit, and let's see. Usually get bullheads way out there. Oh, right on. Almost 300, Pierre. Nice. Yeah, I bet you 9 o'clock after dark, the fish start biting. Just like last night, I didn't see a fish till 9 o'clock, pretty much. Or after 9, a couple of minutes after 9. Yeah, it's tons of fun, eh, Rod? Yeah, fishing is life, brother. Well, I mean, so is family and work and everything else. But yeah, fishing is life. And it's a great piece of the... Yeah. I try to fish every day. I think my lady thought that storm was coming. She's like, well, if you're gonna fish, you're gonna fish. But then I think she's hoping the storm gets me in a bit earlier, but I don't know if the storm is gonna come. Daniel figures 8:30 or 8:30. Yeah, and how's everything, Pierre? Today's Wednesday, Pierre. Were you at the doctor's? This morning? Wednesday. Well, I've had my channel for 11 years, but it was a motorcycle channel before. I deleted that content off. So I always had a starting of subscribers, you know, and it's amazing. It's not like any of the motorcycle friends. They kind of just stayed on, but they don't appear themselves. It's not like I lost the subscribers. Whether they just... fishing content, you can look at my long forums. I started slow. I didn't start going live till last summer, I think it was. I went live once the year before, and I just didn't bother. I don't know. I just wasn't. But I guess last July I started consistently doing live streams. I was monetized by the end of December there. No physiotherapy. Good for you, Pierre. Awesome. You had physiotherapy today, or you know physiotherapy? You're in the clear. You don't have to keep going for that. End of May, yeah. Yeah, end of May. And Rod, our channels met up pretty quick. The end of May, you pretty much... Yeah, you had it today? I hear you, okay. Yeah. And it holds you up from fishing too, right? Darn physiotherapy. But bro, you know. Okay, let's try there. See how deep that's dropping? There should be a rock bass down there for us. Let's see. That's a good hole right here in front of us too. Everybody is in 5 years, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. My experience with being on YouTube for 11 years in the motorcycle content world and fishing, I had some cool videos of I'd ride my motorcycle to a fishing spot, my pike spots, and I would catch fish. But they had what I thought might have been copyright. You asked me, what, to buy muffins and stuff? They have to buy muffins? They have a storefront? Hey man, I have much respect for anybody who works in those factories. And they work... Those Aspire factories, man, they work 12-hour shifts as far as I know. They don't see outside. Maybe their breaks, they can get outside or whatever. But there's not a clock on the wall anywhere. It's literally you're in a, like, it's man. Oh, she can't? Yeah. Anybody who works there, like in the factory, maybe not office, but like on the lines and stuff there. Kudos, man. Kudos to them, bro. You know, those places pay good, eh? The Aspire pays great money to their workers. I think the one in Brantford actually pays better. You know, it's a small world. You know a lot of people, right? No, I never do, because anytime I'm that way, I'm either heading fishing or whatever. That's if I head to Cayuga, right? If I go to the Grand where I was last night, I don't go that way. I take Brant Road 22, which stuffs me out by the Grand River Cruises off of Trinity Church Road. So I don't go near. The only time I go down Fiddler's Green is when I'm going the Cayuga route. And anytime I'm coming home from Cayuga, that storefront's long closed. But I've been suggested to go there, David. You know, a lot of people do get a good deal on muffins and... Right on, silly. There we go. There's bites, guys. Come on, fish. Take it in there. I'm gonna grab my rod. Come on, fish. Such subtle. Even the catfish, even the bullheads are barely wanting to eat here. Being funny. Oops, it's whatever that was, it took us in and snagged us up to something. Yeah, I've heard that too. I had a buddy I worked with here when I was working in Ancaster who was constantly running over there after work quickly, and he had one of the, a lot of times every day in his lunch he had one of them muffins. Yeah, I could not work in Aspire Bakeries. So again, respect to anybody else who's out there feeding their family, working there. I mean, that place is pension and everything. But it's Mike, what's up? Oh, not much. Little fish biting. They're not getting hooked. I know my spouse did a Costco run today, David. Costco, bust out another $3, you know. But kids need to eat, and it's, you know, it works. It works. Oh, early day. Yeah, that's on. I put in 8 hours today. 8.5, paid for 8, right? I'm good with 8 hours. I will work longer if my company needs me to. If my workplace needs it, I will. But I'm not gonna nickel and I want to get out and go fishing. Life's short enough as it is. I might not see tomorrow. I'll do it for my work and obviously to please them and keep my job, as they know. I've worked there before. They know me well. They appreciate my work ethic. They appreciate my work, my effort, and my, what is it? Enthusiasm. What is it? What is that? Enthusiasm, mentality, you know, whatever it is, but get a couple things, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, commitment, yeah. If my work needed me now, I'd head over there. No big deal, but it's, yeah, it's, tomorrow's not promised. I'm not getting rich anyways in life, regardless of what I'm gonna do. That way, there's fish. Come on, let us reel one in this time. Nope, I missed it. What I should have left it. They're biting subtle and I know it. I'm rich with other things, guys, and that's the way I'm gonna keep it in life. Yeah, I'm committed. I'm fishing a creek here in between Dundas and Guelph. in the watershed up there. Pushlinks watershed, more or less. What's up there, Kyle? Oh, he went slack. What is going on here? There we go. Come on, fish, be a sucker. What is playing with our bait down there? Let's look at the worm. Oops. Whoa. I think I'm due to change this fishing line. OUTFISH Creek. Good one there, Steel City. No, not the same body of water. Trying something different, but the fish. Last time I was up here, up this way, traveled to all my different pike spots, and I just couldn't get them. Sometimes I get suckers here, and got lobster? You catch fish? Did you catch fish though, Mike? No, Kyle, we tried something else. Well, a storm was supposed to blow in by now. And then Dano had a look, and he's saying 8:30. So I didn't think I had time to really go. I was thinking the river, but as we know, the fish aren't biting there until almost dark, till I almost have to leave there. I just thought I'd come up and just test the waters. Come out this way. And then what did I try a few days ago? That carp pond. You know, and there wasn't much going on there. Nice, 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 nice. Where were you out? Port Glasgow again? Out that way anyways? I love spending 12 hours in the sun, Mike. By St. Mary's, nice. You know, I heard there was a lot of fish out St. Mary's way. I worked with a guy that had family in St. Mary's, and he showed me a lot of fish he was catching out that way. And he says, you ever get out that way, you know, I'd really like that area fishing. Lost, what's up, dude? You're not lost, you're here, bro. You're here, you're not lost. Mike, I think we're trying to plan a night fish out towards Niagara along the border. Don't know when it's gonna happen or whatnot. I know you have your work schedule and that, but thought I'd throw it out there. Apparently there's tons of room for fishing. And July being the way it is, it's, you know, I think that night fishing is kind of key for the next few weeks. Kind of think that. You talking to Mike? Tom, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Long time no see in here. Fishing for whatever bites. Tom, we got one bullhead. It's pretty slow. There's not much happening. I'd love to say we were smashing fish, but just thought of see if I tried for pike when I first come, Tom. No go. And then fished bottom, some little bites. And then one bullhead catfish landed. Pretty slow. Nice. Be throwing up some long form content with that stuff, Mike. Smashing bass every cast, dude. That's content, man. That's content. If I was smashing bass on every cast, unless you got something posted, I'll check your channel in a bit, Mike. But yeah. Look at this, so slow. So slow. Maybe we should have walked, I should have gone the other direction and walked, nice. Yeah, I mean, if I'm catching bass every cast, you guys are gonna see it. That's for sure. Some good content, Mike. Come home, fish. There's bites, I think. When does a worm fail a creek, right? With carp, catfish, pike. I've caught bass here. Nothing huge, but small bass. There we go. Oh, guys. Did you guys see that bite? Oh, never mind, it's fish on. Oh, no. Oh, man. Spot here's just... That was a good bite. But any corries that you can hit right now, it's summertime, it's a good time to hit corries, that's for sure. Usually cooler water. A lot of corries I know about, it's no trespassing. I'd love to access our Lafarge quarry. They got ponds and water in there. Lots of fish. No, worm usually can't. If something's in there, usually, yeah, you're gonna see something off a worm. Yeah, there's Hagersville quarries too, but you pull up there, they got cameras on it. Cops come in like 10 minutes. So I've not even gone. Just years ago, you go in there and catch monster bass. But there's something watching the pond. And anyone that gets seen out there, it's like you get there, anybody I've known that's attempted the the quarry. For one, there's in Hagersville, there's a sign every so many feet. And boom, anybody I've known that's tried to attempt it still, OPP show up there in about 15 minutes. And if you're on it and there's signs everywhere, they give you the trespass and fine. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, apparently. It's just a rule they have, and I think it's, I think the quarry is native land, maybe? I think it's liabilities, probably. Liabilities, property owner just doesn't want people on it. That's more or less it. And obviously fairly important too, and it's watched. I don't know if it's got cameras on it, like GPS kind of or I don't know. But anybody I've known that's ever tried to attempt it, they're pinched in 15 minutes. Oh, there was a, oh, I didn't know that. Hagersville Quarry? All right, Steel City. So it's liabilities. It's so funny, you know what? If I'm swimming somewhere or whatever, okay, I got big rocks behind me. If a rock hurts me, falls on me, it's the way it is, okay? That's the way it goes. It's just these people, they get a, you know, it's oh, where you go? Then you're good. Yeah, where you go, we're talking about the Hagersville Quarry. There's no trespassing signs at the Hagersville Quarry. I've driven past it. There's quarry on each side of that road, if I remember correctly. In Hagersville, there's not. At the Hagersville Quarry, as far as I know, they're littered every few feet. Well, maybe they're gone now. It's been a lot of years even since I've attempted, even since I've driven past it. I know not to try it. I know not to try to fish it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's nature. What are you gonna do? Like, it's, dude, there's gotta be some kind of, oh, there we go. Take it again, fishy. You're out in nature. You're on your own risk, man. Oh, spit it. Oh, come on, man. You guys see that bite? You're out in nature. You're on your own, man. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm not familiar with that. I've just heard that the St. Mary's area, I've been suggested to, if I can get out that way to fish. The map and just anywhere I can see to fish in St. Mary's area. You're out in nature, something happens to you, I think that person should go to jail for suing them. It's my opinion, ruining it for everyone else. Now the property owner's paranoid and wants anyone that touches that land to be charged with trespassing, no ifs, ands, or buts. Here it should be okay. Oh, at the quarry, were you in St. Mary's? Oh, okay. That's a far trip for me anyways. Yesterday I cleaned up someone else's butts. But that's cause I, you know, that place I was at yesterday, yeah, at any time they could just say, you no more, you know. But they're heavy hitters out that way. I have a bucket. I just throw them in the bucket here anytime I come across one. Come on, fish. Like, really? I should drive out to Brantford, that Corey Pond I know of. Cold water. I should have went that way. But yeah, that's the key. Any quarries or anything like that right now that you can access, I'd say there'd be fish to catch. Yeah. I don't think there's any here. There's no fire risk, I don't think. We're, you know, down in the cities and that, but really, eh? Really, eh? I have family members that are worried about that, like, where it's like, where they're like, yeah, I mean, I have family members that don't really, you know, for one, I never want them to be put in that situation, so I don't take people to their property and fishing. It's because I just don't, and it's because of that reason right there. You do, eh? I believe we're not in a fire ban here, really, eh? Fire ban in Woodstock, eh? Interesting. Maybe they fire banned all of Ontario just because of how bad the fires are way up north. I don't know. But I mean, here there's no risk of that. You're very welcome, David. I'm glad you've received it. I'm glad they stuffed it in your mailbox and you didn't have to go down to your closest shoppers or whatever. Good. You're more than welcome, bud. Very cool. Awesome, David. Yeah, you got a fridge magnet in there. I know there's a keychain, one of every size of sticker, and the lure. That's awesome. Awesome, David. Awesome. Yeah, like, I mean, it rained today for like an hour in between my last break and home time. When I got out to my truck, the road was wet. Last week we got a few like a little bit of rain, nothing big, like just in the evening. But yeah, well, Woodstock, it is heading north from here, technically. West, or it's west. It's actually west from here. Huh. Steel City, are you there? David, are we in a fire ban? You know if we're in a fire ban, David? Huh. Well, maybe Woodstock just decided to put a fire band out because, Kyle, you're Brantford, right? Kyle, you want to Google that, man? There we go. Look at that. You guys see that hit and then nothing. Come on, fish. We got to throw a tungsten jig out there? Like, what the heck, Ski? Get bit by something on my leg. Okay, come on, fish. It's still there. These things are just acting so weird. Fish! Got it, guys. We got it. That'll be a catfish, probably. Another bullhead, yeah. Finally, though, but even them, they're biting and then spitting it out. And that's a chubby little catfish. It's chubby. It's not long, but it's... Let me get it hooked up. Mayhem, how's it going? What's happening? Yeah, for about a half hour, it did come down pretty heavy. See, this fish has been sitting down in the mud. Let me show you this here. Stain on this fish. Come on, hook. There you go. So this fish has been sitting down in the mud for whatever reason. I always see the little bit of mud stain on them. That means it's been hunkered down. Not doing much, but... Yeah, bullhead, be tasty. This is, besides a little bit of farm runoff pesticides, there's no... I wouldn't be concerned about much in this water here. A little bit of farm runoff pesticides, but all in all, it's more or less spring water. Technically, this water table is bottled water. Pushlinks watershed, it's all... folks are drinking that out of the bottles there. Yellow belly? Yeah, bullhead. Let it go, try to get something else. There you go, buddy. There it goes. Yeah, you didn't get any around like from 2:30 to, or from like 3 to 4. See, it's coming down in sporadic areas, eh? See that, David? Stony Creek didn't get rain today. Nothing, eh? Nah, it was a... I mean, if it was a yellow bullhead, it would have had white little tips on the whiskers. It could have been a black bullhead. Yeah, we don't get perch up. I've never caught a perch in this watershed, but like, I think Pushlinks Lake has perch. I think. Hey, what's up there? Gary Dole, what's up, bro? How's it going? How you doing? Migration. Huh. No fire ban info. Yeah, that's what I mean. We would have heard about it. But I guess Mike says Woodstock's in a fire ban. Thanks, David. Good to hear. Yeah, you know what, bro? I got family up north. I talked to them the other day. They would have told me they were in a fire ban. They're not. Which is funny. I'm gonna phone my fam tonight. And that's, you know, that's in between Sudbury and North Bay. I'm curious to know if they got slammed into a fire ban. Probably just Woodstock, eh? Huh. Yeah. You were just up north, weren't you, Mayhem? Didn't you tell me you were taking a trip up there? Your daughter? I think you said that. That might have been a month or so ago. You mentioned that. Yeah, and whereabouts are you? It's about the thunderstorm. Whereabouts are you? And am I pronouncing your name right? Deary Dio. Or you were up there twice, eh? Yeah, nice, eh? It's hard not to keep going. Hey, if you got, hey, yeah, why not? Why not? If you can spend time up north, darn right, I'd be doing the same. Darn right. Oh, West Colorado, okay. Yeah. And even last year, they didn't get a fire ban in Sudbury. There was, you know, it was just, I guess, stayed wet enough to be moderate. Just they got enough rain, thunderstorms and stuff roll through. I don't know. But the rain has been dropping sporadically. Maybe the rain's been passing Woodstock, Woodstock used to be common for tornado warnings and storms, but all that's moved north more. Woodstock Oxford County, Woodstock area, they'd always have tornado warnings like 10, 15 years ago. It was common. In the summer like this, constant tornado warnings out that way. Okay, cool. So we got two bullhead catfish in almost 2 hours. That's not good fishing. I mean, it's very enjoyable. It's beautiful here. It's peaceful. Usually when the bullheads are gonna hit, it's just one after another. So I think even them are acting a bit strange, but probably just until 9 o'clock. The fish will start biting. Is it hot where? In Colorado? Nice, Mike. Good, good. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, it's funny. Last weekend I was I have family in Ottawa too, and get your butt down here and this and that, and then, you know, the whole family's like hockey fans. They want to set something up maybe where we all go to a Sens game, watch a Sens and Leaf game. A lot cheaper to go to a Sens game than a Leaf game, right? And then I said, well, I'll be bringing my ice gear. Ice fishing. Yeah, right on. I barely follow it anymore, but we grew up playing and watching hockey and all that stuff, so the cousins and stuff like that get together. We're gonna go to a hockey game, right? The old times. But yeah, this year I didn't follow it much. I pretty much stopped following. I'm following fishing, man. Work, fishing, family, and fishing. Too busy. I want to fish right up until snow flies, as I did last year. And look forward to doing some ice fishing and work. 60 at night, eh? So you in a higher elevation? Man, I want to see 60 at night, guys. We We used to have weather that I remember. Summer days get a little cooler at night, and it just hasn't. Getting cooler at night has been 24 Celsius. I think last night it went down to 23. But we can't ask for everything. We get what we get, and it's what it is. That was funny. I was talking to Dano the other night. I was gonna post. He mentioned we were talking about ice footage or whatever. Oh, snag, huh? And I was gonna post. I might do that. Post something, some ice footage or fishing in the snow, or even I've done live streams where, ooh, that must be a carp or something over there. I'm gonna cast right to it. I landed right where the bubbles were coming up. It'd be cool. You get a pretty big carp in here. There could be good-sized carp swimming around in here that we just haven't caught. Yeah, it's still hot at night. By mountains, yeah. Okay. Surrounded by the mountains, yeah. Oh, like I was saying the other day, we were rushing to find warm water when the ice was melting and the snow was melting, and now we're looking for cold water. Bites over here, guys. I wonder what it's gonna be if we get it. Okay, fish. What do we got here? Line's bouncing a little bit. I'm not gonna overreact on it. I know you guys don't see the line, but I know, that's the thing. In no time, it's gonna be. We're already in July. It's already starting to get dark earlier, kind of, right? Notice the difference already. I do. Yeah, appreciate it, Mayhem. Enjoy if you get back up north and I don't see you or hear from you. Enjoy the beautiful Ontario North. You're welcome. Yeah, what was that biting? It stopped, whatever it was. Yeah, thank you, Mayhem. Let's throw some scent on this worm. Oh, anybody in the stateside? They want to mail me something? It costs $9.99, and then whatever the shipping's gonna cost. But it's Bass Assassins. Bang, garlic formula. It's $9.99 a can down in the States. You want to know what I'd have to pay for it right now from Amazon? 60 bucks plus shipping. All right, here we go. We're gonna go with a little bit of scent. I even tried to order the stuff direct from the Bass Assassins, or from the, they just gave me a list of their dealers, of their whatever, right? The retailers, I should say. Now, having said that, I feel a little bit of a cooler breeze, but that's what's going to cause the thunderstorm is, or whatever. It's cold and warm or whatever it is, right? Maybe that's a little bit of cold air coming in with that thunderstorm. I don't know. But if you ask me, I'm not going to see a thunderstorm. Like right now, what was that, Bites? No. Colorado, it's full of trout, right? The whole area. Um, your regulations are like for the trout regs, you know, barbless hooks. You have any of those regs there? I have a hat of theirs, and I haven't been there in person. I have a hat and a shirt, Angling Outfitters. I won through a fishing raffle, but I've never been there. People I know have spoke highly of them. Rocket, they're pretty cool dudes, I think, or folks. Pretty cool folks. Hey, Seth, what's up, Seth? What's going on? 2 bullhead, Seth, is all we've caught, and it's pretty. I've had a few bites, missed a few fish, but landed and shored 2 bullhead catfish, and that's it. Ken, beautiful view, beautiful place to be sitting. Was hoping we'd see a white sucker. I tried for pike first, and in a few minutes I'll soak this a little longer, and then I'll throw a lure again. But the one bullhead had like a pretty good mud stain on its belly. Well, it's been trying to get down into the mud. I don't know if it's trying to stay cool or what it's doing, but yeah, good, Seth, good. Maryland, how's it going, buddy? Nashville? Yeah. Yeah, I think they're trailing like that whole look at the radar. I guess that wouldn't be the system that's coming here. There's supposed to be, it's coming from the southwest. I don't know. 7:34. It looks hazy. I don't see any storm clouds. Are you fishing, Maryland, right now? I don't know. I think night fishing is the key right now. Having said that, I do have time to get off work, grab my boat, and head to that river. And enough time to troll for a few hours. I don't know. We'll see what the weather's like tomorrow and see what tomorrow after work brings. Not maybe Friday after work, but tomorrow after work would be nice. Maybe the river would be a little quieter. Awesome, Seth. Awesome. Are you? Right on, right on. Fish, come on, take it. Take it, fish. Grant, what's up? How you doing, bud? Hey, Grant, I tried for pike when I first got to this spot here. No go. And then I been soaking bottom with worm. And I caught 2 bullhead catfish. Pretty slow. There was just a bite. Like, there's no... Is there bait on there? No. I think there's still bait on there. Right on, Amy. Oh, we got the crowns back, guys. Amy's number 3. Who's number 1? I'm gonna look at it quick. John C, number 1, right on. Rocket and Amy. Paul's weighing 4th, then Mayhem. Okay. Cool. You know, we didn't have the crowns last night. I don't know. YouTube just does whatever they want. I guess we could check the XP points. Yeah, usually like earlier in the season and in the fall, I can usually hit a couple here. I've caught as many as 6, 7 in a row here in one shot. Man, they just don't seem to be here. It's not that big of a body of water. It connects. It's, you know, it goes for miles and miles and miles. Tons of other creeks and streams connect to this body of water. But where the pike are, I think they're down in the water table, man. Yeah, thanks, Maryland. Yeah, I'm still a 500 to go for 550 to go, or 500 to go to 7K. I'm looking at that 6,500 is 65 subs. Steel City, bro. Bro, I thank you so much, Steel City. Look at that, Steel City, man. Thank you, brother. Cold drink fun, thanks. That'll keep us fishing there, Steel City. Anybody who sends a couple bucks to the channel, it keeps us going, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, brother. Yeah. Anybody that wants to mail me something, anybody stateside, if they do want to mail me cans of that Bass Assassin, I know you mentioned it, Grant, but anybody else stateside down there, if you can get it for $9.99 a can, I kind of can't get it up here right now. I can if I want to pay like 70 bucks. Yeah, I'm looking for the garlic, preferably the garlic spray. I know I can make my own and stuff. I just love that stuff, though. I wish I could be a Canadian side retailer for Bang, and I would sell it up here. That's how much faith I have in that. I mean, I really like that product. And I wish I was like a Canadian distributor of it. Kind of, you know. Sell it out of the back of my truck or something. Number 1, Crown Town. Solid, Steel City. Yeah, so this is a bit of a hole that, but I think the water's just, I don't know. The fish have too many options, and our swamps from all the way to Push Links, Guelph, they're all full of water. I mean, our swamps, it's due to the quarries. Couple raindrops, guys, we're getting now. I believe it's due to the quarries. They got to pump the water somewhere, right? so they can keep blasting rock and harvesting. I could be totally wrong and just the water table is up, but I don't know. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm extra thirsty. Oh, thanks, Steel City, man. Brother, how was today? Yeah, fire for sure. Yeah, they gave us an extended lunch break and then gave us last break, an extended last break as well. But yeah, even at, I got a thermometer not far from my machine, and it's, the warmest I saw it was 98. That's pre-humidity. That's just on the thermometer, eh? Good, 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 good. Good. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Well, you know where I'm at, eh? Where are you, Steel City, right now? What do you got on the go for tomorrow? You're taking tomorrow. Are you taking tomorrow off? Fuck, you've been going steady. You're downtown? Listen to that, eh? Wum, 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 wum. You guys hear that in the background? Then heading fishing. 5 a.m. You're okay. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Well, I'll message you at 4 or just after 4 tomorrow or whatever. Where are you gonna try? Oh, it's 20-minuter. Nice. What are you changing? A flapper or something? Maintenance, service job? Nice. Oh, cool. Steel City, you ever considered fishing the moose? Get down there after your spot, probably nobody there. Set up your 3 lines. Don't wanna bother you there. Yeah, brother, good, good. I'm happy to hear that. Well, there's big carp there, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You set up your 3 rods, boom, 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 spread them out, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll message you at like 4:15 tomorrow. And by then, if you head to the moose, I'm gonna say you're gonna get on some nice carp. I'm gonna say probably, and 15, 20 pound, like I think I caught that 10-pounder, but the one I saw surface, I saw a movement out there yesterday that what I thought was carp as well. So yeah, that's a nice spot. I'll check in with you on my lunch too to see how you're making out. Western Indiana, Webster, Indiana. Anna, cool, Amy. Right on. Come on, camera. There we go. Yeah, the moose is awesome. Oh, if you're gonna pick between the two, I don't know. I know there's big fish and yeah. By the boat or by the, you're gonna do the pavilion thing, you know, where you walk out. Big catfish, Amy? In Indiana? Yeah, by the Hayata. Yeah. Yep. Well, I'll touch base with you and see what you end up doing. Paul heading out that way? All right, Big Dan. It's a little slow, Big Dan. Just thought I'd check out this spot to see what was happening. Casted for pike at first and then switched over to fish and bottom. And I've only... I got a snag now. There we go, got it out. I've only... I've landed 2 bullhead catfish. Six or 8 pounds, cool. Yeah, that's a good size catfish. Well, people hear about 30 or 40 or 50 pound catfish, but a 6 or 8 pound catfish, depending on the rod and reel you're using, always gives a good fight. And always, you know, it's a bigger fish than it sounds fight-wise. I find 6 to 8 pound catfish, but that's me and the tackle I use. I'm not using huge arsenal, but enough that'll... What I do catch... You know, like even that catfish last night, great fight. I enjoyed that fish. And grocery day, okay. Oh, chore and grocery day? Yeah. Really, the reel's a 4,000 and the lighter line 8 pound test, and it's a stream side hawk rod. It's, you know, it's not, it's, you know, it's medium, but still, that's yeah, the 6 down. But yeah, when you get into using like a big 9-foot rod, you get your braided line, you get big, huge artillery where you can just probably, if you wrap around that tree that's out there, might be able to pull that tree out of the way. You never know. Some of the... Blake, what's up? Catching a couple of bullhead catfish and that's it. Back to work, Sunday morning, back to work for you, Mike. I hope not to work Sundays. I've worked Sundays for this company I work for. Double time. Sundays is automatic double time, no matter what. No matter what your hours are. So if they need stuff, they hook it up. But you know, I'd rather see my work busy and completing everything in the 5 days and maybe just a few guys in on Saturday. Or my work getting whatever they need in the, you know. Nice, Blake. Yeah, all of us. I think everybody, a lot of folks in the chat's been working in the heat today. Slow bite. I'm moving this out towards that tree again. Oh, snaggle. Come on, let it go. We're not gonna, there we go. Snapple. Yeah, I know. I know. A lot of times there is. Yeah, for sure. I've caught a lot of pike here. They're not monsters. 30-inch fish, 28, 27. But yeah, I've caught a lot of pike here. But they can run, migration. They have a lot of water they can cover, especially because the water table in those years. So if, oh, nice. So if the water table suddenly drops for whatever reason, the pike will get locked back up a little bit. They notice the water dropping and they run to the holes, right? Other holes. Or they're way down in the table. I have no idea, but I could cast it. I've even caught pike off bottom here fishing worm. Yeah, I know. I totally feel you. Whoops. Let's knock things over here. What the heck? Hang on. I'm gonna reel it in and we're gonna go a little further towards that grass. There we go. Yeah, for sure, Blake. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, my channel's usually a 50 like channel, kinda. Around 50 likes, if I'm lucky. But it's nice that everybody's coming in and hitting the like, and they got a chance to say hello, and it's awesome. Now let's see if there's something over there right at the end of that current, like you guys say. No, I'm not throwing lures. We can throw top water here. I got a jitter plug up, and then in my truck I'll have a whopper plopper and stuff. But oh, there we go. There was a bite, guys. There was a bite there. And the line moved, anyways. Blake, you don't have to send a thing, man. I already repeated myself on that, but yeah, no worries. What do you mean what moose is? Fishing spot. Moose is a fishing spot. Yeah, no worries though. Outdoors, it's not as easy for you too. I mean, it's all good. I'll check my mailbox once a week. If anybody wants to send me something, that's great. Want me to try something, whatever. Maybe I'm gonna decide, in a few months whether it's worth having that P.O. box. Because again, it's just costs that go out. Which a couple bucks come in, but it's barely covering costs and just getting out there costs anyways. So it's like, but I'd be fishing anyways. I've been addicted to fishing. I've only taken breaks from fishing when I was going on motorcycle rides, but for 30 years, I've fished every chance I've been able to get. Yeah, the moose fishing. Yeah, it's a fishing spot, Kyle. If you ever go to it, clean up after yourself. Don't make a mess. Respect anybody. Yeah, respect anything around there. It's on the reserve. Don't want anybody messing that spot up on us. But you won't. I know you won't. Trust me, it won't be. You'd clean up your garbage anywhere you went and stuff like that anyways. Yeah. Just search the Big Moose. Online, you'll find it. Yeah, Grant. I like my bikes. I sold the last one I had trailing the end of COVID, because I wasn't using it any chance I had. I was getting my boat out, and even to put my recycling out, I barely had enough room in the front of my garage, and it was sitting there, and I had plated and insured. I had two on the road at one shot, all insured, and I was like, I'm not being insurance broke. I'm downsizing, and any free time I get, I'm gonna fish. And the roads have changed. They're not, it's just to go out for a toot. You really to go out for a rip. And I thought it was just tying up some space in the garage. It was tying up some insurance money. No one wants to be insurance broke. And yeah. Well, down the road, I think I'll maybe one day get. But again, I'd hate to move a bike out of the way of my boat every time. And I'm just not. I just don't need a bike right now. Was just considering, yeah, because it's different out there now, right? Hippie? Yeah, man. And it's, so what year was it? I bought an FZ09. I kept it for 1 season. And then because I was driving it around in first gear, man, first and second gear, I couldn't use the power, you know, really without, you know. So then I had 2 300s on the road at one time too, at the same time. Dud them up, you know. I had a power commander on the one. I don't know if Hippie, have you been around here for a long time? Or are you following this channel back when it was a motorcycle channel? Anyways, yeah, the roads are what they are. Population has grown. And yeah, I'd prefer the nature and fishing than the crazy roads and everything, right? And it's just, you know, and it's like, yeah, no one can have any fun anymore, you know? Kind of idea too, you get what I'm saying? I mean, you got a ZX10. It's a lot of fun, but you need a lot of open space to enjoy that fun, right? Yeah, I bought all my tires from Fort 9. I bought all my tires. I bought tires, awesome tires. Good place for parts, man. Fort 9. Hey, you got it. I mean, I always had, I obeyed the rules of the road, never a nut on the road. I rode off-road growing up. I got my first summer job when I was in high school, and that's what I did, bought a dirt bike. And before that, I saved up little bits of money, and I had like the Honda 73 speeds and all that stuff. But when I actually, in a scooter, but I saved all my money and got a job, and that's what I bought, this dirt bike, so I can ride off-road. I'm pretty good on a bike. So even with my 300s, I had a buddy. He moved out now, fish on. Nope, it's, what? Come on. I had a buddy who had a big, long paved driveway, like a mile long or whatever. I'd get off-road on that a little bit with the 300s and stuff. A lot of fun, you know? That's right. Oh yeah, I mean, it's just not for, it's just, yeah, it's, I mean, even if they got you on record, dude, you're done. Pretty much. It's not worth it on the roads today, and just, it's not the same as it was. But I never rode, yeah, exactly. No, yeah, I'd do that. I'd do that if I came across it. That'd be worth moving it out of the way of my boat. But yeah, again, I never rode crazy on the roads or nothing like that. Always, my license at mind and safety and stuff like that. But you get me off-road, let's go. And I have buddies that are out riding probably right now amongst one another. What's tonight? No, it's Wednesday. Tomorrow night, they'll probably, if Guelph is still doing bike nights, they'll probably all go there. But I'm just right out of touch on it. I don't think there's a point of owning a motorcycle. I think there's a point of owning a boat, though. If I could take back the time and money I spent on my motorcycles, I would. Because, spent a lot of coins souping them up and stuff like that. Oh, did you, Grant? Right on. My son just wanted to get his license and buy one, and I said no. The roads aren't what they were. The population's a lot bigger than it was, even going back 20 years ago or 15 years ago. It's, yeah. But yeah, an enduro bike would be cool. I'd even buy an older enduro. I'd even buy a DT 175 if I came across it, like a 2-stroke road bike. I know it's an antique, but that's all it'd be for, is kind of putting around town or going to the store or maybe up to this country area, you know, or out towards Guelph for fishing, you know, backpacking the rod. Even that, sounds like money I could spend on fishing, you know what I mean? Come on, fish, take it. So the line just dropped a bit. There's a fish sniffing around it. Take it. We got it. Oh, are you guys kidding me? Am I? Dude, what? Why can't I hook a fish? Is it rock bass and I'm ripping it out of their yap? Like, what is going on? I'd say it's rock bass, man. Look at the way the worm looks. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing. You got all the technology that's come around that way in the last so many years. Everything from, you know, everybody's on their phone, and even the gadgets a vehicle has that's hands-free can keep someone a little occupied. You know, Mike, I've never caught a bluegill here, but it could be. Very well could be bluegills. Catfish, they'd swallow that thing. We'd be catching them, I think. Let's try that. Well, I don't know. It's getting dark because the storm. That storm's coming in. Yeah, it's behind me. Hey, Bobby. What's going on? Long time no see. How you been keeping? Busy at work probably, eh? Life busy, Bobby? Everybody remembers Bobby Joe. Steel City, you will for sure. Well, anybody that's been in the channel for over the last course of the year or so. It's a year and a half or whatnot. Oh, take it again. You guys see those couple of hits? What is that? See, it's because it's overcast. UV's going. We got shade behind me now. All of a sudden, we're getting rapid bites. Sun, guys, sun's so potent. Same thing as last night, till that sun was gone. We didn't catch any fish. But here, all of a sudden, if you guys have noticed the shade cover, the sun gone. Ooh, is that a rotating cloud, guys? We got tornado warnings. We got tornado warnings. Here, look at this, guys. It's getting dark quick. I should probably pack up, just cause. But there's some rotating. Hold on. And then base is over that way. I don't know. Let's see here. I can get out of here quick if I need to. Yeah, I'm safe. I'm by a bridge. By a bridge. Oh, fish on, guys. Fish on. Fish on that's around the tree. Come on out of that tree, buddy. Come on out of that tree, buddy. We get him out. Come on out of that tree. Ah! It went ahead. I got someone else's line, but we did have a fish on. We did have a fish on. More line here. Someone else's snag. See if there's a braid. Braided line. Yep. That braided line. Definitely not my line. We're pulling in whatever's on the end of this stick or whatever. Maybe there's a good lure on it. Oh, nope. Anyways, we got it out. Every day. That's some like 50-pound braid or something. But we got more braid and line out of the water. And I've been going through that a lot lately. It seems like I'm cleaning up after others, which is good for birds and the environment, whatever else. Yeah, I felt it tugging. Yeah, it was probably just a catfish or maybe one of them rock bass. It's no big deal. Yeah, I know, it would have been good. Pressure goes wacky. Yeah, let's see if we get hits almost right away. I get this rig to back up here. Let's see if we get bites almost instantly. I know when we're fishing and they're not biting, they're there, just looking at our bait. Just really not doing much. See, I should be another heat wave. Yeah, and Bobby next week is gonna be worse. I think it hits Wednesday. Yeah. Some raindrops. I'm gonna get my hat on. Oops, is that bites already? Comes the rain. I don't know. I'm gonna. How bad is it gonna go? Man, I maybe should have packed up, guys. I don't want to really get. What do I got here? GoPro. Let me put this stuff in sheltered a bit. This here, just so if I gotta fly quick, see if the fish start biting in the rain. Actually, maybe I should throw on a spinner right now and throw a spinner in the rain and see if the pike fire up as soon as, like you say, with this pressure. Nothing bad's gonna happen outdoors. No, it will be all right. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's bites. Yeah, it's just yeah, it's just a good circle of green that's passing by, eh? From what I seen on the radar earlier. Snaggle. There, got that out. Oh man, right away, snagged again. Huh. No. Yeah, just yeah. That's all it looks like, really, is rain. Even that little mixing of clouds, it's just, yeah, this might pass over and only give us a few drips, really. Yeah, season 1. Thank you, brother. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Yeah. Oh, what? Have I chewed through all these worms? Are we out of bait? Are we really out of bait? There's the wind. Wind's moving around a bit. All right. We're going to throw a spinner on because I'm out of worms. It's that, or we fish a power bait, or whatever else. So let's go ahead and tie a spinner on. You want a big one or a small one? It's small, medium. So you can go with orange too, I guess. Hey, thank you, season 1, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Living legend outdoors. Ah, thanks. You know, I like to get out as much as possible. Back to work now, which is really good. So, actually, 8:15. You going live? Season 1. You about to go live? Everybody in the chat. Everybody knows. Yeah, I burned through a dozen worms already. And then whatever I burned through last night, and the second dozen. Yeah, I know. They go quick, actually, you know, surprisingly. But We get some rain, Steel City. I'll try to get out tonight and get some for free. But like you say, I don't think we're gonna get much. I don't think we're gonna get much rain. Yeah, thanks, Blake. You weren't aware of season 1, bro. You'll love those. You'll love his streams and his channel. I didn't know you weren't aware of that. Season 1, David's aware. Seth, yeah, everybody knows season. Going to gym. Buff like David Bennett. Yeah, right on. You don't know? It doesn't look like rain tomorrow now? Here's some big drips. There's some bigger raindrops than we've seen in the last whatever weeks. Oh, stay up here, bucket. All right, how bad's it gonna go, guys? How bad is it gonna be here? I don't want to get drenched down. I mean, I'm hopping in the shower as soon as I get home. But I'm really not feeling this, actually, guys. How long is it gonna continue? This is what we're looking at. That's what we got here. How far is it going here? Let's throw this spinner anyways. That doesn't look too thick. Let me just protect my GoPro. Actually, the GoPro can get wet. What am I talking about? It's waterproof. All right, let's cast here. Throwing the spinner out. It feels great. But I just don't really want to get drenched, but we're gonna got the stream back. For some reason we lost signal. The system come over top. Yeah, for some reason we lost signal there. Don't know why. Okay, is this going here? Yep, we're charging. You did? How's it looking, Steel City? It's already down to a steady mist. Like, it's not a hard rain. Guys, cast right along that grass, guys. Come on, pike. Come on, fish. Oh, I'm not spinning. We got some. Season 1, bro. Are you gonna go live? Everybody sub to season 1. His live streams are awesome, and he catches a lot of nice fish. And it's the Oregon area, so he might go live because, of course, that's the Pacific time zone, Western time zone, or whatnot. So a lot of times, guys, it can be dark for us, and then he's just getting out fishing. So it's an awesome channel to connect to. And you're sitting at home, and it's evening at this time of night, or and he's just getting out live and getting off work or out of the gym. So it's I recommend that channel, and he supported mine a lot. I've done my best. I'm planning on supporting his more. We always kind of gift back and forth. It's just, guys, I haven't been gifting as much around YouTube just because I've been out of work, and now I am back to work, so all that comes back. It's just I need to get into some paychecks. And which we're getting there. I'll be more of a supportive, more support to the channels I really appreciate. And whatnot, It's like a 2-minute thing? Yeah. It's already 20 after 8. I'm not showered or nothing, and I gotta eat supper. And then the little guys, hang out with them until it's their bedtime. I'm not gonna stay on too much longer. I appreciate you checking that out, Steel City. There is? Are you still gonna see that? Are we gonna see that system up here, or is all of Ontario gonna see that system, or? Oh, I'm liking this little bit of rain. I'm hoping it's hitting kind of everywhere. I know it's not a big thing, but hopefully everywhere is getting, but I don't think it is. It's like a quarter patch on the radar I saw earlier going by. Size of a quarter round in the map they show us. I'm gonna stay above that tree right there. Maybe Steel City will go live towards tomorrow during the day, guys. If he gets out, he squeezes out of work early. Another channel to subscribe to. I think everybody hopefully is subscribed to Steel City Fishing. He might go live tomorrow. You never know. He gets out fishing during the day. Two-minute thing, you're right, bud. It's already done. And that wasn't much rain. Not much at all. I don't even know if that was enough rain to wet a whistle. Or whatever. Whatever that saying is. No pike are hitting here. Not today. 2 bullhead catfish. I'm gonna skim along. Let's start. A little more coming down now. Huh. A sporadic weird rain, eh? It's been raining way too much down there. Blake? Yeah, right on. Grant, yeah, sub to steel, good, yeah. On your day off? Oh, here she goes. There's some big drops coming down now. Oh my, guys. These are some pretty, that's some good rain. Really, eh? Yeah, you know what, guys? I am going to shut this down and head home. I appreciate everyone. Again, connect to Steel City. Guys, I'm just going to press end, all right? Protect my stuff and get it out of the rain. My phone and the microphone and all that. All right, guys. Peace, guys. Appreciate you. See you soon. Thanks, Steel City, brother. Thank you, brother. And thanks, Season 1, and thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Connect to one another. We'll see you again soon, guys.